Hello guys, in this video we will look at the top 5 best gaming laptops in this year. I made this list based on products features, consumers reviews, online popularity, brand reputation, prices and more. I've included options for every type of consumer. If you want more information and updated pricing on the products mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description down below. Okay, so let's get to the video. The first pick on our top 5 list is the Dell Inspiron i75-59. Although it may not look the sexiest or have any of the extreme accents that many gaming peripherals can't go without these days, the Dell Inspiron i75-59 is concealing a ton of significant worth in a little, and unimaginably light, bundle. The way to having the option to pack in so much graphical force without increasing the expense to the degree of its rivals lies in the CPU, which just checks in at an i5-6500HQ and a measly 8GB of dual RAM. At the point when you're shopping on a careful spending plan and searching for esteem, however, these sorts of bargains are the place where you locate the best arrangements. Most AAA games that request a great deal from your framework aren't close to as dependent on CPU and RAM power as they used to be, offloading a lot of that obligation to the GPU, all things being equal. With an enormous GTX 960M with 4GB DDR5 VRAM, this implies the Dell will have no issue taking care of practically any title you can consider without so much as a second thought. And will just experience minor slowdowns during serious performing various tasks measures like video editing or heavy web browsing. All this in mind, it's impossible to argue with the Dell's bargain basement price of just $799. Sure, you'll have to deal with a slightly slower CPU and limited RAM to get it, but for your money there simply isn't a better deal on shelves today. Next on our list we have the MSI GS60 Ghost Pro 4K. While the underlying stun of the retail cost on the MSI Ghost Pro 4K may make it somewhat more hard to accept this as a machine that is useful for your cash, trust us when we disclose to you it's putting out a worth like not many different laptops on this rundown can. With a huge 6GB of VRAM on its included GTX 970M, 16GB of DDR4 RAM, and an excellent 15.6 inches UHD 4K show, the MSI Ghost is an across-the-board beast that could stand head-to-head with any gaming work area without moving an inch. Add to this a stellar, sleek design for $1,767 and what you get is a laptop that is a bit on the pricier side, but pays it back in dividends whether you're on the road, at home, or sloughing around somewhere in between. The next pick on our list is the Lenovo Y700. The Lenovo Y700 has an odd look, yet its specs and cost are directly in accordance with what you'd anticipate from a gaming laptop that is doing all that it can to get you the most ideal incentive for your well-deserved dollar. With a strong pair of 2 watts JBL speakers and a 3 watt subwoofer for sure, the Y700 is ideal for gaming or, maybe more critically relying upon who you ask, media viewing in a hurry. With its raised screen and super cool fan framework, this is a laptop that will sit on any surface without softening its own segments. All without giving up any of the sound quality that numerous different laptops in this class give up for better ergonomics. Add in a 4GB GTX 960M with an Intel Core i7-6700HQ processor and it's clear that while Lenovo may not exactly be a leader in the space of gaming laptops, they're definitely no slouch, either. Next we have the Gigabyte P35x V5. Some gamers value a low price, while others want to adjust cost against different highlights like media watching capacities and a decent screen. At that point, there's the gamers who simply need unadulterated force. Enter the Gigabyte P35x V5, which to put it bluntly, should not be being the value it is. The P35X by one way or another figures out how to cram in a significant number of similar specs we've generally expected around this value point, 8GB of RAM, i7-6700HQ, all while stuffing in an extra NVIDIA GTX 980M 8GB on top. This puts it head and shoulders over the remainder of the passages here, which don't verge on coordinating the crude yield that the 8GB variant of the 980M is prepared to do. If you're okay giving up a few other luxuries like a nice screen in order to get the absolute maximum graphics power out of your mobile machine, look no further than the Gigabyte P35x V5. The last pick on our list is the Acer Predator 17 G9791-78CE. Since getting my hands on the Acer Predator 17, it's been hard for me to put it down. There's nobody classification where the Predator 17 totally blows the remainder of the other gaming laptops here get out of the water, however it's the aggregate insight of the entire that truly attempts to unite the entire thing. The assemble quality is unimaginable. The keyboard and trackpad are a delight to use for quite a long time, and the screen is ideal for viewing a film or long-distance race multiplayer gaming meetings. Add to this the 32 GB of RAM and 512 GB SSD that come as a clincher, and you have a stone-consistent all-around gaming laptop that will confront any test you toss its direction. It's great for anyone who's never owned a gaming laptop before or this is your 10th in a decade. Either way, with so many over-the-top additions without the over-the-top weight, you're left with a gaming laptop that checks every box you could think of. Thanks for watching the video. If you find this video helpful, please help out the channel by giving this video a like or subscribe the channel and tell us which product caught your eye in the comments below.